Hello, beautiful people. My name's Barney Batista.
My name is Rob Awahand, and thank you for watching the Sungshil University Academic and Professional English 1 video series.
That's right. Today's video will be about the C.R.A.P test.
Also known as the CRAAP test. The key question for the CRAAP test is, how much should I trust the thing I just read?
That's a very
Barney,
important
do
question.
you trust everything you read?
No, I do not, but still sometimes I get fooled.
Yeah, it's easy to get fooled these days, isn't it?
It is.
So let's talk about that. When you're writing an essay or preparing a presentation, there are so many places to find information. On this little rundown, we've got SNS. Organizations SNS is different from personal SNS.
Right.
Public radio, commercial radio.
Sure.
Something like a Wikipedia, a wiki where people
Right.
contribute. Newspapers, books, self-publishing, publishing companies.
Right.
Stuff published by the government, stuff published by NGOs.
Yeah.
Advertisements.
And this is not a complete list either.
Not anywhere close to a complete list.
Right.
So it's hard to know sometimes what to trust and what not to trust. To be honest, these days with all that information around,
My gosh, it is like standing in front of a fire hose.
yeah, there's so much information. It's completely overwhelming some days. Some days I just need to take a data vacation
Yeah.
and just turn everything off.
Right.
So the world is full of information.
Right? And that part's good. However, the unfortunate thing is that a lot of that information is steaming.
Dirty, stinky crap. I want to mention right now, the name of the test is the CRAAP test. We're using the word crap. I'd like to mention that the word crap is probably not the best word to use in polite company.
Probably not.
It's a word that I would use when I'm with my friends and I'm comfortable, but I wouldn't teach it to my friend's kid.
No.
And I wouldn't use it at a job interview or in a letter to, the president or the queen.
No, I certainly wouldn't. However, you are adults, you're college students, and so we feel comfortable speaking a little bit more familiarly with you here.
Yes. The point stands, a lot of the information out there in the world right now is low quality.
Yes.
And that's why the CRAAP test was invented. But we spell it with 2 A's. You see, it didn't always used to be this way.
No. In the olden days, scholars would have to look all over to find, the information that they needed. Even in the case of my father, when he was doing his master's thesis, he told me he had to write letters to other universities, ask them to send him by mail pieces of research that he needed to use. Today, it's not like
Then
that.
he'd have to wait weeks and weeks, I'm sure, for them to arrive.
Sure, absolutely.
And if you go longer back than that, there was a time when a book was more valuable than a house.
Sure.
In those days, finding information was the hard part. But today we have the opposite problem. These days we're overwhelmed with information. The problem is a lot of it's unreliable. We can't believe it. It's biased. It's only telling the story one way or one side. It's disingenuous. Something that's disingenuous is something that's not really being honest about what it's doing.
Right.
So for example, if you see a magazine article that sounds like reporting, but it's actually advertising,
Right.
or it sounds like it's research, but it's actually political, that's disingenuous information.
Insincere.
Or it's simply garbage.
Right. And these days, either in the form of advertising or in politics, the internet and our general information streams are just flooded with these kinds of materials.
Yeah, just low quality information. So the CRAAP test was invented to help us sort through the low quality and the high quality information.
Right. Help us distinguish between the two.
It helps us to think more carefully about where our information comes from and who's making it, so that we can make careful choices about when to trust something and when to be skeptical.
That's right.
Sometimes it's good to be skeptical.
That's right. A little bit of skepticism can save you a lot of embarrassment.
Yes, very much. So, when do you trust a piece of writing or a document? Because this is not just writing, this is also video, any kind of media, social media,
Sure. News
podcasts, news reporting. You can put any kind of information you receive through the CRAAP test. And what does the CRAAP test stand for? Well, it's C.R.A.P. And that stands for currency,
Right? Is it up to date?
relevance,
Is it important?
authority. Does this person have the right or the knowledge to talk about this topic? Accuracy
Are the facts on point?
and purpose. Why did they make this?
Ooh.
What's the reason that they made it and they're sending it out to me?